everybody, it's Amanda from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk, and as part of my hashtag 100 things, I wanted to case this card which I received quite a while ago, and I've been meaning to have a go at it for ages. It's been on my to-do list, and this was sent to me from the lovely Samantha Bretherick, who is in the Pootles team, and I just really loved it. It's not a new design, but I love it, so I'm gonna case it. So what you're going to need is a piece of cardstock, and this is soft sea foam. So this is one of the new colours, and this measures 8 1/4 by 6. We're going to score it at 4 1/8. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to cut like a big triangle. So we're going from that score line to that corner, and from the score line to the other corner, and we're going to cut that, and we're going to do it by tilting, first of all, keeping that point there on the scoreboard, and tilting the corner down to where the track is. Get that straight. Might need to move your cardstock down so that you can do it, but just make sure that the tip of that score line is on the track, and then the corner there is. Hold it, check it again. I'm going to cut from the top downwards. I need new blades. Oh, it's squished my card, but not to worry. And then I'm going to do the same on the other way. So I'm going to angle it there, and then swivel the bottom point to my track there. I need to change my blade. I should have checked before I started filming. Not to worry. Okay, let me just get that straight. It's fine, we've managed. Okay, and then you can fold that in half, and that is your main part of your card. And then these two parts are what is going to make the fancy bit. Okay, and we're going to go like that and like that. Okay, but first of all we want to line them with DSP. So you cut your DSP, I've already pre-cut mine, and this is from the Tranquil Textures beautiful paper. And basically to get these, you cut your DSP at 8 inches by 5 3/4. I'll put all of this on my blog. 8 inch by 5 3/4, then cut it down the middle at 4, and then you end up with which one goes with it? Must be that one. You end up with a little square, with a rectangle like that. Okay, and then you angle it and cut it the same as we've just done the other. So there's my other piece. So that was one. Okay, after I'd cut it, and then I angled it again. Okay, and cut it, and we're using those to layer onto our card. So first of all, figure out which ones are which. So that one goes there, that one goes there. Let's just check. I'm having my card, that one going that way and that one going that way. So I need one there. Let me just see if that lines up better. I think that looks nicer on there. I think that pattern follows nicer. So that one on there, and that one on there. Okay, so then you adhere those down. So I'll do that really quickly. I need to take my I've got an anti-slip mat underneath my grid paper, but it still slips, don't know why. Some glue here. Try and get this on really quickly, and then I'll show you the stamp set that I'm using. It's called Lily Pad Lake, and it's not a stamp set I would normally choose, but I like to try and cater to everybody, so I do try and get a mix. You know, we can't just have pink and frilly all the time, much as we like it, because not everybody likes pink and frilly. That's a little bit gunked up, I think. I must have left the lid off too long. Let's just give it a poke with the pokey tool. There we go. I left the lid off too long. Okay. Spread it up there a bit. Oopsie daisy. And there we go. My videos for the next week may not be quite as frequent. I do have my family vacation I know I've just been away and I'm a bit spoilt, but that was with Stampin' Up. This one is my family vacation. We're taking some of the older children with us and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm so spoiled. I only had a holiday last month, but that was kind of like work. That's what I'm saying anyway, even though there was absolutely no work involved, but there you go. This one will be completely a chill. I will be laid by the pool or propping the bar up or stuffing my face, and that is all I'm doing for an entire week, and I can't wait. So I'm not very good at pre-scheduling videos like weeks and weeks ahead because I talk too much, and I feel like, I don't know, for me I feel like it's a bit false if I'm talking to you and I know that you're not going to see it for 2 weeks. It don't feel right, so I would rather do them in real time. But by consequence that means if I'm away you get note. You'll have to, you can go back and watch some of my old videos. Get sharing them. I'm trying to get to 20,000 subscribers. I'm not going to do it if I keep going on holiday, am I? Right. It's not going to happen, Amanda. Get a grip. This is nearly the last holiday of the year. I do have a quick trip booked with my husband to New York as well for our anniversary. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to mark up here, up the slanty bit, 2 inches. So from the point up to there, 2 inches, I'm going to leave a little tiny mark, 2 inches there, and 2 inches there, okay. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to cut some really kind of tiny slots. We only need a little bit. Let's see if I can do it right. So we want to cut downwards, do we? Let me just check Samantha's. Yeah, we're cutting downwards. So from the 2 inch mark there, just snip a really tiny little rectangle out. Okay, just very slim, just so that it kind of like gives you a cradle to sit your card on. So you're just snipping out like that. But if you do it at the same kind of measurement at each side, then you won't have a wonky card. Okay, that's kind of, I'm doing it by eye now. I better not do it by eye, not by my wonky eye. I tell you what, I'll measure it, I'll be good. And then I know that I've got the same on each side. Okay, so I want to go down to about there. Little dot. Okay, so straight down. And tiny little slit across, just really minuscule. Like 1/8 of an inch or something. Tiny. You're just making a little slit. There we go. So we've got that on each side. Now I suppose you could fold it over and make sure they're exactly the same. That's not far off, is it? I've not done too bad. Right, so let's construct the rest of our card. I'll put that to one side for a minute. And what I'm going to just do is I'm going to just see how I exactly want these arranging, because I want it to be able to sit in there like that. And like that. Just so I know where to kind of stick them together. There. Okay. So there's my centre bit. So just put some glue there. I'm doing it a little bit on the fly here. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. I'm sure there's a precise way of doing it, but let's have a look. We want those to be kind of even, I think. Let's have a look, and we want those to be even down there, I reckon. So I reckon they want to sit on the same line at the top. Do they? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Let's have a look. I don't think it matters. Let me just do it a little bit wider. Like that. Let's have a look. We're making it up as we go along. I've not really looked at Sam's measurements. I've just looked at the card and I'm just kind of guessing. I think that's right. I'm happy with that. Okay, now we're going to decorate the card. So I have pre-cut some ovals, and this again is soft seafoam, which is the same there, and I've used a layering ovals, and one is 3.5 and one's 2.5, and I'm going to layer those up, and they're going to be the centerpiece of my card. And then you know, you would need to make an envelope to go with this. It wouldn't fit in a standard envelope, but it's not a standard card, it's a fancy fold. Okay, and then I'm going to see where I want it. I want mine in the centre, like so. Yep, that's where I want it. So I'm going to put some glue there, and then I can set that to one side because I'm not actually going to stamp on there. That is my base, and I'm going to do some die cutting. Okay, so let's leave that to dry a minute. And then we'll do some stamping and some die cutting. So here is the stamp set, Lily Pad Lake. It's awesome. We're going to stamp this lovely bird. Is it a stork? Is it a... Well, it's not a flamingo. I think it's a stork. And we've got this lovely lily pad, obviously. And then one thing that I have also die cut that there isn't a stamp for, but there is a die for, is this piece of grass, which I've cut from Garden Green. Okay, so let's get stamping. Right, so I want my Whisper White here. I've got my spare piece of paper because I'm going to stamp off. I don't want it the full string. I'm not straight, am I? My camera's still not straight. Right, so I'm going to use grey granite. So gently ink up my bird, which I think might be a stork. I'm just going to, do I want it stamped off? I'm going to have it the full strength. I was going to stamp it off, but I think I want it the full strength so it stands out. So I'm just stamping it there anywhere I like, so I'm going to cut it out. And same with the lily pad, but I am going to, shall I stamp off? Let's have a look. No, we want it to stand out, don't we? So I'll do my lily pad there. Okay. While I've got my ink out, I will also stamp a sentiment. Let's have a look. I think we'll have congratulations, and then it's quite kind of general, isn't it? It's not specific, which is good. Let me find a block. Stick that on there. Again, it doesn't matter if it's not straight because I'm going to die cut it, and we'll die cut all of these at the same time, all in one fell swoop. Okay, let me just bob my glue away. I put my ink away. These new inks are awesome, and the easiest way to collect them is to just add one to every order until you've got what you want. Right, so let me just move my grass. I don't want to lose that. Bring in my big shot in. Okay. And I'm going to cut all of these at the same time, I think, if I can. So, here I've got my birdie of some description. I'm not billoddy, I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's a stork. I could be wrong. I'll give you all something to leave in the comments. I should have done my research before, shouldn't I? Oh dear. And that one on there, like so. And then I have another one of these. And where's it gone? Oh. Have I left it in there? There's another one of those. What have I done with it? 1 second. Let's see if I can find it. What have I done with it? Nightmare, I don't know what I've done with it. Okay. There are two like this and one nests inside the other, and now I seem to have lost it. Okay, not to worry. Although it's oh boggled my mind a bit as that, because I had it in my hand a minute ago. Not to worry. Okay, let's straighten these up. We'll have to hand cut that because I can't find the dye. I'm wondering if I've dropped it on the floor or something. Okay. That's proper blown my mind as that, because it was right there. I had everything ready. Okay, that should have cut nicely. So let's take that out. I'm terrible for losing dyes. I lost another one the other day. I really need to get some magnetic shims for them, so that I can keep a better track of them. There we go. Let's move that out of the way. It'll turn up. It'll be stuck to something else, probably. Oh, I don't know where it's gone. I'll tell you what, we might have to use our classic label punch. I do apologise for that dilly-dallying. It's quite annoying when you're watching a video and somebody makes a complete hash, but you know you should be used to being by now. We've solved it. I don't know where that dye's gone, but we'll use the classic label punch instead. So now I can start and put all of this together. Okay, so my bird and I did cut the larger shaped banner that goes with it, so I'll have to layer that on there now. It's not quite right, but never mind. It's like one of them, you know, when you hear a song and you can't think of the name of it. That's what it's like when I lose a dye. I'm like, where is it? It will bug me for the rest of the day. Got too much glue on there now. Okay. Okay, so it's going to be one of them videos where everything goes wrong. It's fine. That's okay. Too much glue. Not to worry. Right. Put that on there like so. It's the wrong shape and it's too small, but never mind because I can't find my other dye. It will turn up. Okay, so that's on there. So now I just want to add a little bit of colour, I think, to the Lilly at least. Let's have a look. We've got this, which I think is Old Olive. And I'm just gently going to colour this, just to add a little bit. I'm not going to go mad with the shading and go all artistic. Because my mind's still on that missing dye. Where's it gone? Who's had it? Who's been in my craft room and moved it? I'm telling you, gremlins. Right. Let's just go around the edges a little bit dark to just give a little bit of definition. Okay, that would have shade under it, so that would be shaded there with that leaf. Okay. I'll leave that like that. And then I'm going to add just a right little bit of the rich raspberry, because I know when I've seen lilies in the water, they've got a right little bit of pink in the, just in the centre. So I'm just really gently adding a little tiny touch of pink in the centre of mine. They're my lilies. If I want them pink, I'll have them pink. They do. I know I've not imagined it. I've seen it at Shipton Hall in Halifax. And they've got a right little bit of pink. Right, so for the little bird, which I think is a stork, I just for some reason want to add just a little bit, just a little touch of blue. I don't know why. Maybe I think the water's reflecting onto the feathers or something, but I want a little bit of blue. Just a little bit. Okay. It's going to end up looking like a parrot. Right, so now I'm going to start and assemble this. And I'm going to glue these on and make myself a little picture. So I'll put him right in the centre, like so. And a little bit of grass can go. In fact, let's just move him up a right little bit before he dries. Right, a little bit. There we go. A little bit of grass or pondweed, or whatever it is. I'm not botanically gifted. I don't know what it is. Okay. Okay. And the neighbours have got to pull out of the drive while I'm filming, you know, just to finish me off and make my video a complete disaster. All I need now is for dogs to start barking and we're done. I'm going to add my Lily there. Okay. I'm going to go on my holiday and I'm going to stay there. I'm going to add this on dimensionals. Okay. It's got a hair stuck to it now. Dear me, it will look amazing when it's finished. Okay, let's get that hair off. And we'll have that just across the bottom, like so. Hold on a minute. We want it looking straight, don't we? Because when the card is together, it's going to be like that. Okay? And we've gone all dark as well. It's gone all dark. Oh, I think it's going to rain. Let me open one of these. See if we can get some lighting. Oh, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong, ladies and gents. And then that will sit in there like so. And it will look absolutely amazing when it's done. Check out my blog for some up close photos where I've adjusted the lighting and made it look really, really good. But give it a try. It is easy and it is fun. I'm going to have to go and search for that missing die because I'm not going to rest till I find it. Lily Pad Lake, check it out. Don't forget to get all of the sizes over on my blog at scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Thanks for watching. See you soon.